Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Vols will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Huskies offense will come out first. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
On 3rd down, going up top. He's got it. At the 45 on his way. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle at Singletary. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle at Singletary. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Grabbed behind the line. It's Whitaker. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Volunteers offense has the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third down play from the gun. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And the Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Makes the grab on the left. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Rice is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up 14 over Rutgers. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Holds and fires complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Going right to work up top. Quickly complete. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Now the play fake. Right down the middle. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Tennessee ready to go to work. The Big Orange offense on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Finds his man. It's Owen. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. The Vols come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I like the aggressiveness by this offense. The defense is probably thinking run, right? They want to get a new set of downs, get a first down. They choose to be aggressive, but they don't protect their quarterback. And now the defense has flipped the script. Now they got a 3rd down situation where they know they're passing and they can get after the quarterback.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Shields. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. From the gun, running back on the move. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. It's complete to the right. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Shields. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols! So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Give to the running back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. Caught. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Singletary. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Lost a throw again. The sure hands, it's Sullivan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Snagged in the middle. It's Singletary. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They go to the ground. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Vols will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll run it from the gun. Let's talk for just a second about Washington. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it.
There he goes! They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the middle. It's Singletary. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Huskies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Caught over the middle, it's Singletary. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Whitaker. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on first and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The RPO fired complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Jukes his way for more. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Hauls it in. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. They just keep firing. A little release to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Volunteers are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Zings it complete to the right. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? Oh, they're after him. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? He'll get rid of it. Got his man to the left. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking downfield on first down. On target over the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And on first down, they're running out the field goal. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Finding open areas. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And he made the read off the RPO, and he decided to take off, run the football. But, man, you got to take care of that thing. Fumbles the football. The defense gets the ball back.
Trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs into the scoring position.
Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up first and goal from the 7. Off-play action on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Huskies. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Rice is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up by 17 over Rutgers. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. The Vols brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't hold on, he had him right down the middle and he flat dropped it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got a little space. Bounced off his feet. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabs it in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give to the tailback. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The inside handoff. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Shields. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He makes a grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee!
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Got the quick pass.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Huskies can really attack on this second and short. Catch in the middle, it's Singletary. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A first down for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Gets it out fast. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the knee. So now it's 2nd and long. The give on the inside. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Shields. A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Quick release by the QB. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He's got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Touchdown, Volunteers! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. Fielded in the end zone. It's Whitaker. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Looking for a big gain. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Good timing on the quick out. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. And the Volunteers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Vols get it past the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Volunteers are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side.
If you're trying to throw these curl routes against zone coverage, you got to have great timing. Nice job there by the quarterback, understanding where he wanted to go with it, but also the conviction. Did you see the arm talent on that throw?
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And this is the chance for this offense. A first and goal, fourth quarter, trying to tie the game up. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols!
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Arkansas State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week. But they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now.
The run from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. He's got an open man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Back to pass on second down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Huskies need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete on the right side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. He's got him. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Volunteers decide to punt it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Time for the offense to try to put together a fourth quarter drive to break a tie. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Whitaker. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. To the air on second down. Got a man. It's Whitaker. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He'll throw on third down. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Using his feet to buy time. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on first down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Here's a heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Snags it over the middle. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just two possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating two-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Looking to throw. Trying to bull his way in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! They take the lead here in overtime.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Washington hoping to make this defense bow down in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement, but where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game, deciding over.